Hey, it's Pupmeister, and today we've got something really interesting. Automatic mining? Yes, there are mobs that can assist you in mining. It's crazy, but we already did one XP farm using them. So now it's just using them in a different way. So let's take a look at what we're talking about. Yes, it's our friend the Silverfish. And if you were with me when we built the XP farm with these little guys, you know they can do a heck of a lot. And by the way, if you want a super easy XP farm using these guys, the link is at the end of this video. So, how are we using these guys? Because in the first one, they certainly didn't mine anything. Well, one of the unique things that these guys do is they can infest blocks. In other words, they can actually go inside a block. And if they come back out, that block breaks. So let's go over some basics before we start building this farm. There are certain blocks that Silverfish cannot go through or enter and break. That would be tough blocks, granite blocks, diorite blocks, and glass if you so desire. There are many others, but these are the main ones, and especially tough and granite, because as you go deeper, you'll see a lot of granite, a lot of tough blocks. There they are up there. So you can use these to build your farm without worrying that they're going to enter and destroy your farm while they're doing about their business. So what blocks do they break? Well, if we look over this way, any stone type blocks. So cobblestone they will break, deep slate, which of course this is mostly all deep slate, which is the perfect place to do this, regular stone, stone brick, cracked stone brick, mossy stone brick, and chiseled stone brick. So these are all the types of blocks that they can infest and can break up. So let's take a look at what we're going to need. I'm going to be using tough blocks because they, as I discussed, they don't break with Silverfish, but you can use any of the others, diorite, granite, glass, whatever. We need one cobblestone slab. It could be any slab. Silverfish do not break slabs, so it doesn't even matter if it's stone of any kind. You'll need one bucket of water. You're going to need an allay. And if you're not sure how to get an allay here, you can watch our first video on the XP farm linked at the end of this video. That'll give you an idea of how to get them here in survival. Personally, I would dig probably a 2 wide hole all the way down, put ladders on one side, and then bring the allay down that way. And then the rest would be the same. And then, of course, you're going to need a splash potion of infestation, just like we did in the other farm. But this time, you're also going to need a splash potion of poison, because that's what you're going to throw on the silverfish in order for all the other silverfish that have infested blocks to come back out and break them. And of course, they won't break ore blocks, so that will leave all the ores for easy picking. So let's get started. Okay, so I think I'm going to build it right around here. You don't want to build it very high off the ground at all. So let's just go 2 blocks up like that. And then you're going to build it around just like this so that you've got a little hole in the middle. And then you're going to put a temporary block right here. And then all over these sides, you're going to want to build the same type of hole. Okay, you can break the corners once you've got them, and you want to produce this kind of duplicate, basically, of this one. And you want to do that on all sides. And always make sure there's a block underneath as well. And then where that temporary block is. So it should pretty much look like this. And you can take all the corners off already, just like that. Now, this is where you bring in your allay and your slab. Okay, in survival, you'll drop something down in there so he'll go in. And then you want to place the slab on the upper side like that, so you trap him in there. And then you can just breed him on and on and on and on. So you've got a lot of allays in there. Of course, you'll only be able to go to so much, as you see there, before they reach the max. Okay, then you can get rid of that one. And you want to waterlog this place underneath. So basically, you're going to want to hit the corner and go like that. And as you see, it will nicely fan out in all the different directions, and soon the allays will start taking damage. And there they go. And there's no water dripping all over the place, so you are pretty much good to go at this point. Now, if you're in survival, you're definitely going to want to get off the ground, because the silverfish won't like you much. Okay, then you want to throw your infestation, and they will start throwing silverfish all over the place. And again, make sure you've built your little tower out of tuff or some other block that they cannot infest, like those guys just did. And you can see them just shooting them out all over the place. And surprisingly, very few stay on top. And then when you're ready, after a while, you just throw one of your poison potions down. And that will harm a silverfish. And as you can see, they will start breaking blocks all over the place. Wherever they went in, they will break blocks. And then every once in a blue moon, you want to throw another poison, and you can see them just breaking blocks all over the place. Oh, found some iron down there. And as they keep breaking, you'll find more and more ore that has been hiding underneath all of this. Wow, look at that. Just pop, 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 pop. And eventually the infestation potion will wear out, and they'll stop spitting these guys out everywhere. You just want to make sure that you're making the most, and always throw a poison potion just before they all disappear, because once they're all gone, you're not going to be able to damage one so that they come out again, right? You want to just throw them in different directions because there's only a limited area that they can go into as far as being notified that one of them is damaged. You can also break the block that you started with underneath so that they can come underneath and mine as much as they like. And you can see how they've just dug everywhere. So I'm just going to do 1 or 2 more times just to show you what it can look like if you continue after a while. There they go again. So we'll see you when it's all done. Okay, so here we are after 2 more infestation potions, and of course a bunch of poison potions. I've lit it up a bit so we can actually see, but you can see they've dug quite a bit down already. We found some iron, some extra diamonds have come up, more gold, and they tend to actually travel quite a bit. So you'll find things get unearthed all over the place. Like, see, we've got some more lapis and gold over here, some more gold over here, redstone, more lapis. Oh, look at this. In the corner, we found some more diamonds and more iron, a bunch of copper. So as you can see, this can really mine out a lot of stuff for you. And if you can continue and keep doing it, it'll go deeper and deeper, and you'll just see a whole bunch of ores ready for picking. Now, the only thing that I can suggest if you are doing this in survival, once you have them coming out, you're going to have to pile up. So you have to pile up, I don't know, probably at least 10 or 12. Otherwise, all the silverfish will be heading for you because you're the main meal. So the further up you go, they will lose track of you, and then they can start wandering all over the place again. So keep that in mind if you're doing this in survival. Otherwise, in creative or anything else, you can just sit there and watch them, and they'll go all over the place. It's just in survival that they will tend to want to come to you. So you just have to dig high up, and then they'll lose track of you, and it'll be the same process. And then you can just toss your potions from way up here. So when you build this farm, if you come across any other suggestions or things that I didn't think about with this design, I think I'm the only one with this design. I've seen armadillo farms with zombies and stuff, but then that's multiple mobs that you have to bring down here and get in the right place. And this way there's only one. So it makes it a lot simpler as far as I'm concerned. Because I don't know how you would get armadillos way the heck down here. So I think it's a lot easier to get an allay down here than it is an armadillo. So anyways, if you come across any helpful hints while you are doing this, please leave it in the comments below. And otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I hope this broadens your mining technique, and we'll see you soon. This is Pupmeister. Bye for now. Oh, And don't forget to subscribe. Bye for now.